Yo, 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 what it do? What it do? All my peoples out there, what's going on with everybody? Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels, back at it, man, for another edition of Talk Pro Wrestling. And this week, man, it's none other than Commission Talks, man. So appreciate everyone definitely rocking with your boy and definitely tapping in as the live, man, get started. And as we about to get with it, though, man, on this Sunday. On this beautiful Sunday, man. Hope everybody teams sort of did they do today. I know I was just talking to my guy Warren, who's about to be coming on in just a bit. Teams didn't go too well there though. But hey, you know what, man? Ravens seem to, come back around though, but hey man, it's football season though. But yo, it's also wrestle talk, man. We here on this commission talk, man. We actually sort of a day late though, but it's all good, man. Uh Once again, man, we live here, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. Appreciate everyone definitely tapping in and tuning in here on this episode. Before we get into all the good stuff, you guys, man, definitely hit the like button down below, follow, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We live here on both the 1130 podcast YouTube channels and of course Buzzing with Marlo, man. So definitely, man, it's free. It's definitely free to subscribe, as you're gonna see down below. I ain't gonna waste no more time, man. Just keep talking on. I'm gonna bring on my guy, the host of Buzzing with Marlo, my guy Warren Marlo. What's going on with you, partner?
Damn you. Damn you.
I knew he was going to say something like that. Yeah, he had to say that, though. He had to say that.
He had to go there. Oh, Duval till I die, even if I never see a Super Bowl by these fools. Yeah, hey, how's everybody doing? It's Commission Talks. We here, we live, and we not talking football because I just witnessed my team drop a 20-point lead and lost the game. Never seen it in my life. It's a video game in real reality. Never seen it. Never seen it. But hey, we're here to talk wrestling. Let's have some fun.
Hey man, let's have some fun.
The theme song for this episode is "I'm Not Okay" by Jelly Roll. That's what this theme song is going to be today, because I don't know what I just spent 3 hours watching. Don't know. It's like you watch a long film and you're like, you just watch it just to see that moment, that anticipation, and it's the biggest letdown you have ever witnessed.
Right.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, man. I know what you mean. I definitely know what you mean, man. The Ravens seem like they getting back to on square and everything like that, though. But
look good. Yeah. He looked good, man.
Yeah, football season is is here, and I know a lot of. That's what I was going to say, man. I was just trying to.
Crazy around November when it comes to football.
Yeah.
Weather changes, and that's where really you see who's really that top team that coming out. Because right now in the NFL, there's really no such thing as a top team right now, in my opinion. So, I mean, yeah, it's up for grabs right now. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we definitely see what happened, man. All right, we ain't gonna keep rambling on, man. We gonna actually get into the good stuff. I got my guy Warren Marlowe here. Say it again.
You just had to say something. I would have been in a good mood starting it off. After you made that call, I was like,
yeah.
He said it.
Weird
time. Said it early.
Yeah, look at man. I ain't mean to, man. It wasn't nothing like that, man. It wasn't nothing like that. But yeah. How's everything been, man?
Good, man. It's the weekend. We just finished up Annabelle's first season of soccer. She had her soccer party yesterday, so we're getting ready for her upcoming next season. Her next season, I think, is in March. So we're getting her prepared for that. And also, my daughter is now diving into doing cheerleading. So I will be officially a cheer dad. And I don't know how I feel about that because I've been on the football bubble for so long, playing football. And that was very unique in the whole variety of playing Pop Warner Saga. So now my daughter is gonna get into the cheerleading route. So we're gonna be pretty busy coming up, especially holidays
Hey, that's
coming up, and gearing up for Matthew to come home. And we've got my wife's mom coming in town from Seattle, and we got John Cena. It's getting close, man. It's getting close. I mean,
hey,
are we ready for that? Are we ready to witness literally? I'm not gonna lie when I say this, man. Probably the very last Mount Rushmore wrestler on ever. I mean, I'm gonna be real. Like
yeah,
Cena, Cena is that merch guy. There is merch people in wrestling now, but they will never be that merch atmosphere like we got from Stone Cold, Rock, Cena, Hogan, Sting, certain ones. Like that's it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like you just said, Sting and Hogan. Obviously, rest in
I
peace to
remember a
Hogan.
lot of Gold. I'm not saying it in a mean way. I don't remember a lot of Goldberg merch. Like obviously you got the Who's Next and certain stuff like that, but you didn't get like that
That was
amount of
pretty
thing
much
like you
it.
see with Stone Cold and Rock. And
Yeah,
I mean even
yeah. Go.
Sting. Sting brought a bat out, so he got like a whole different endorsement out of just those things. So
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Now that you just said that, though, I don't remember much of
I always thought you
Goldberg's
might
merch
say what
neither,
I was
though.
saying.
But like you just mentioned, man, all the Mount Rushmore wrestlers, Stone Cold is definitely gone away. Obviously, he had one more last match with Kevin Owens. The Rock, we don't know what's up with him. Is the match he had a couple of years ago? Is that it? But of course, the Undertaker, Kane, Triple H, The Big Show, all these guys, we grew up loving, is definitely going away, man. And especially at that era too, where John Cena came in, we still seeing Brock Lesnar, we still seeing Randy Orton. So, that's kind of cool. But yeah, John Cena has been the franchise for the last 20, 25 years. Yeah, man, it's definitely something else, man. It definitely is, though. But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it, man. With John Cena's last match on the horizon in a couple of weeks, and about several weeks or a couple of weeks or whatever, here in DC. Still trying to get a ticket, man. I'm gonna try to hold off a little bit. Hopefully, the ticket prices will go down. Maybe I can sneak one in. I don't know, but
You
uh,
better pray.
yeah, yeah, I definitely am. I definitely am. And the fact of the matter is, though, too, I keep seeing
You
tickets
remember
on
you
sale
told me
now.
that they would
Tickets,
do prepay and they're doing prepayments for tickets too. Now sometimes people won't pay; they just pay that prepay, and they assume that they paid for their ticket, and then when that
mm,
time comes, there might be a couple of tickets that that are slightly
yeah,
available for that moment. So I mean, fingers crossed, bro. You might get it.
yeah,
You
yeah,
got a better
yeah,
chance than I do. That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah, man. I'm gonna try to definitely luck up and get a ticket though. But this past week on Friday Night SmackDown, it was announced that John Cena's final opponent and sort of how that is sort of going to go down. We're gonna have John Cena's last time is now tournament. Now, before we get into some, of the participants and also four of the first matches that has been announced, and also we got some surprises. How do you feel about it being a tournament? I know a lot of people voiced their opinion about John Cena possibly having a gauntlet match. I heard that maybe several times. John Cena should come out there and have a gauntlet match of a lot of superstars that he have or have not wrestled, since he returned in his retirement tour. But yeah, it's going to be a tournament, man, and a 16-man tournament from Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and some people who don't work here.
That's the part where everybody's just like, "Who?" Um, I know Uncle Fats ain't gonna like it, but I think we believe there's gonna be one that's gonna be added in there. Um, but I think it's a good concept because we talk about we're trying to build the next future. We're trying to build the upcoming talent, and also in the same essence, we're trying to give the flowers to the ones that are not going to be here much longer. obviously like
True.
AJ Styles and stuff like that. And I think wrestling, it's all right. Everybody's gonna be mad at me. I don't give a damn. Wrestling has gotten what it is gonna be because it's out all the time now, and it's not like you're able to get the storylines that everybody's gonna want right now. Because right now, this has been the main focus of this year. When they announced this tournament, it had to be the focus of this year, and of
Mm.
course, it. I mean, who? I'm sorry, there's no other wrestler on this planet right now that deserves to have a tour to say goodbye as much as this guy right here. Because Dre, you and me, diehard Rock fans, smell what the Rock is cooking. We team just bring it to the end.
Smell.
Who was our guy to bounce off of after the Rock left? Him.
Yeah, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man.
Him.
After
Him.
The Rock did leave, and he
After
didn't come
Rock
back after
left,
that.
it was
Cena,
John
Cena was
Cena.
my guy. I ain't gonna lie, Cena
It
was
took
my
us a
guy.
while. It took us a
Yeah,
while.
yeah,
We
yeah. It
probably
took it,
were.
it took about
We got the Eddie Guerreros. We got the
2
Chris
years or so.
Jerichos. We got a good
Exactly,
bit of
exactly,
guys.
exactly,
But
exactly.
it was like you didn't have that main event talent until, I'm sorry, Batista and John Cena. And of course, Randy getting up in his ranks, but Randy was a diehard heel. Like when you looked at Randy, you were just like, man, I just can't stand you. You got the look, you really a good looking guy. You could probably get any woman in this room. Like he had that feature. He was the new modern day God, what was his name? I can't believe I forgot. Rick Rude. He was the modern day Rick Rude. Like he was the ladies' man, and you were gonna hate him for it. You were going to
Mm,
despise him for it. Cena, we didn't get around with Cena until he brought that hip hop mentality and stuff like that because it wasn't done so many times. It wasn't
right.
like it was a normal thing. And then he went full on to the gimmick when he had his first album. Like we really got a John Cena concert tour out of this stuff, and he stuck with it, man. How many times did Cena get a thing that we sit there and go, man, I don't know if this is gonna work, and he made it work. Like,
Right.
I mean, sorry, my time is now. When that first came out, dude, everybody was just like, yeah, my time is now. You can't see me. Like Cena could actually spit a little bit. Like it was really interesting because we never saw this happen. And Cena just always stayed true to that persona when he was the Doctor of Thugonomics. In a way, he did the essence kind of like how Stone Cold did. He was the guy that just didn't like the rules. He would bend them and break them type scenario. The Doctor of Thugonomics. We really got to experience what Cena really was about when he got to really talk about Stephanie. And we really
Mm,
got to see what they were directing with Cena. And then when he got his babyface start out run, when he messed around with Carlito, a new guy, never heard of this guy, and they ran with a very interesting concept, and it made Carlito. Like there was a lot of things that this man has done, and he doesn't get those appreciations until now. And then there's some certain talents that we got right now that everybody's like, oh, they're too goody and blah 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 blah. We got a farewell tour to the very last real Mount Rushmore guy because he stayed true to an audience and stuff like that. So, man, I think this is going to be it's really starting to hit now because when it started at the Royal Rumble, everyone felt like that was it. When it got closer to WrestleMania, Cena was not the Cena we expected. Like, we're seeing this man make kids cry. We're seeing this guy, had coming out was Travis Scott and all these different things. Like it was a different essence. And as much as WWE was trying to get you to boo this man, you decided, hey, I like him. You've been with me for so long. Like it's like that one guy that just keeps getting told no by this one woman, but she knows that she's not getting the type that she deserves and she knows that he will treat her right, and she just gives him that time because she's like, hey, you have fought for me. Like I feel like that was what the relationship we got with John Cena because He was there. He was there. In reality, that's what helped him in his case when he did the feud with The Rock. I'm
Mm.
sorry. I was a diehard Cena fan, but when Rock came back, I'm chanting Fruity Pebbles, and it was no hesitation. Like you, I will root for you for against
Yeah.
anybody, but you going
It's
against the goat, bro.
be,
That ain't
be,
gonna happen for me. I'm not
yeah.
gonna be too torn for this one.
Nah, nah,
I'm
nah, nah,
I'm
nah.
with him.
I,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, nah, I feel you. I feel you. When that did happen, of course, I was Team Rock all day, but I was just surprised that the guy who was coming in from Hollywood was going to defeat the guy who was always here for the last, what,
Always
15
there, and
years.
it made
So
you
that was,
thought about it too. You're
that,
like, oh shit, what if
yeah,
Rock does lose at
and,
WrestleMania?
and
Like it
even the
freaking
visual,
blew my mind.
yeah, even the visual of him sitting on the stage, that said it all though. But just how you said it, man. John Cena, man, like dog, like he's gonna go down the greatest. It's gonna be a long, long, long time before we see someone ever
I don't think
become
anybody's
uh,
taking that. Nobody's
yeah,
taking
yeah,
that.
17, 18 world champ. Yeah, I don't. It's gonna be a long time before we see that. It's gonna be a long time before we see someone hold the title as long as Roman Reigns did. It's gonna be a while though. But Cena's last tournament, last time is now tournament to see who is his final opponent is going to be. Like you just said, like I was just mentioning. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and people who doesn't work here, I think it's going to be really interesting tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw. I believe it's Damian Priest taking on
All this
Sheamus.
tournament on Raw, or is it
No,
going to be
it's on
part?
Raw and it's going to be on Raw and SmackDown from what I've known.
So it's going to be
And
really highly viewed then, and
yeah, it's going
that's
to be
really
really highly
very
viewed, and so far, the members, the participants that's in the tournament so far, at least if not both men that's in the match, at least one of them. Like I just said, we got Sheamus and Damian Priest. Even though John Cena and Damian Priest don't have no history, Sheamus and John Cena go all the way back
yep.
to where Sheamus first debuted, and he won his WWE Championship in his first match against John Cena. So they go way, way back, even doing the whole Nexus thing back in 2010. So that is really interesting as well. Rusev is going to be taking on Shinsuke Nakamura. Cena doesn't really have too much
He has
history with
beef with
Nakamura.
both. He has
Yeah,
both.
does he? I
Remember,
don't remember too
Shinsuke
much
dropped
with
Cena on
Nakamura.
his head.
Yeah, that did happen. I totally forgot about that. But Rusev,
It was a good
uh,
match, but that part is the
yeah,
only thing anybody remembers.
yeah, and then of course Rusev from WrestleMania 31, and they hold United States Championship, and then also Jey Uso will be taking on the Miz. We already, we know about the Miz defeating John Cena in the main event of WrestleMania 27, and of course this is the one I want to talk about that I think is going to be really interesting. We got LA Knight, yeah. LA Knight had some run-ins with John Cena, not too much, and LA Knight is going to be taking on a surprise opponent, man. And I want to give your thoughts. Who you think is going to be someone from Raw, SmackDown, NXT, or someone who doesn't work here. So I think it's going to be really interesting. But I mean, if okay, yeah, I want to get
Is
your
it going
point
to help
on it,
LA
Chris.
Knight? That's the question.
That's what I was going
Is
to.
LA Knight
Is
just
it
being
gonna?
in the
But
tournament
I
to
don't
be in
think
the
it.
tournament,
But
or
I
are
don't
we
think
going
it.
to get.
I don't think it is because I don't think WWE, man, just like yo. I don't know, man. I mean, this is just my opinion, but I don't know if they fucking with
I
LA Knight,
mean, but
man.
you got to think, though. LA is good at chasing. But at the same essence, are we getting the fan base to get behind him every time he's saying world heavyweight champions? I got to be honest.
Mm,
We haven't seen that reaction. I know you are very big on him. I know that. And I mean, he's a good crowd pleaser and stuff like that. But in my opinion, man, he is a very good hype man because right now there's just too many baby faces and there's too many stars on this show at the essence to where if LA Knight wants to stand out, he's got to go back flat out. I
yeah,
feel like
I
he
agree.
is more a heel than any of those guys that are announced on this thing.
I
Um,
agree.
if LA does lose this thing, I want him to just lose it. I
Okay,
want him
now
to
if
just
if
take
he
over.
Okay, if he does lose it, who are your maybe one, two, or three
Well,
theories? So who could it be?
so this tournament will be done by SmackDown, correct?
Will be done by SmackDown? What you mean?
Well, I'm saying, like, are we going to only just be in the second round in SmackDown, or is this tournament only just for this week? Or are they building it up to where it's going to be
Well, they
getting
didn't.
into the main event?
Well, I'm assuming. Well, they didn't come out with no bracket or anything. They just. I'm assuming the general managers are just going to announce
So
the
the
matches
matches will
for
be Monday Night Raw,
and on
SmackDown. It's just going
SmackDown.
to be the tournament. Okay, that's
Yeah,
smart. That's smart standpoint. I think that's perfect. But here's the question: what shock factor are you trying to aim for more? Because they did announce they're going to bring guys from NXT. They're going to bring guys from SmackDown. So if they bring a big house name from SmackDown, it's not going to bring that shock factor as much as you bring an NXT guy.
yeah,
But you
yeah.
got
But
to
it's a
get a big NXT guy. You have to get one of the guys that's got a big momentum. They've been like, he could really go with Cena.
so who you think it's going to be then? Because I don't think
If
it's
it's
going to
an
be from
NXT
anyone.
guy, if it's an NXT guy, it's got to be either Trick Williams or maybe Ova. I don't see anyone else that really has got that shock factor, especially, no offense, when we get to that main roster crowd that really would be like, oh my gosh, they brought him. They did it. Like, I don't see it. Now, if they're really trying to get that shock factor, which I feel like they will do, which I feel bad for LA Knight, because if it happens, LA ain't got no chance in hell, and it ain't going to be even close. I feel we will either get Joe Hendry, which I don't think is going to have the biggest shock factor. I think if you waited on a SmackDown, maybe it might bring a little momentum. But might even get Matt Cardona. Might even get a
Oh,
certain different one with him.
okay,
Or the biggest one that everyone wants is Edge. But I think it might be Chris Jericho.
okay, okay. I'm gonna say my three. I think you really just took all three of my answers
No,
for
no,
real,
no.
for
But
real.
I think
No,
Chris Jericho for real. I really think he's gonna
yeah,
go.
if they really want to go off of, the kick off this tournament, obviously it's going to kick off on Monday night and then, we're going on to SmackDown on Friday night. If they do want to, raise some eyebrows, I think Jericho would be a great pick.
Do you think
Now,
that
does
shock
Jericho
factor would
win?
be it? Do you
I
think
think
it'd
it
be a
would be.
big
I think
shock
it.
factor?
I don't. Well, on a random episode of SmackDown, that would be like because it's not everybody won't be tuning in at that time, so
Well, you're
everybody
gonna
would
need.
be
I mean, for way
people.
WWE's been talking
Yeah,
about right now,
they
you
will
need
get
that.
people.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
I
they,
feel.
they do. They do need that. But on that random edition of SmackDown, I think me personally, if they do push Chris Jericho, then that would just bring up a lot of social views, social media. Everybody will go on social media to actually see it. It will be going around because it's a
It's
random
gonna be
episode of
on.
SmackDown and not everybody will be tuning in. So it's like, okay, well, it's Friday. I might got to do this. I might got a game. I might got to go on out with the family. I saw last week's SmackDown. It didn't hit for me. I'm good this week. So then Jericho comes out, and then as soon as you go on fucking social media, that's all you see. Yeah, you can go for that type of, surprise factor. And like I said, and like you said as well, is it going to benefit LA Knight? We got someone in the chat who was just saying that LA Knight and Jay Uso shouldn't be in it at all, though. Now we're gonna get into Jay Uso in just a minute, but far as LA Knight goes, man, I mean, I
I
think
think he
LA Knight
deserves it. He
I think
deserves
LA
it. He
Knight
just
does
doesn't
deserve this
do it.
opportunity. Now, to be John Cena's final opponent, nah, not really though. But the opportunity is definitely, amazing though. But my choices or my predictions of who LA Knight will face this Friday night on SmackDown is definitely between three people: Matt Cardona, uh, damn, you just said it. Matt Cardona, Joe Hendry, and of course Chris Jericho. And like I said, you want to go through that shock value. Of course, have every body buzzing. Oh, Jericho came back. You can go with Jericho. But I think also though, if you do choose Matt Cardona or if you choose Joe Hendry, does LA Knight win? That's the question because I feel like man, we just
If
keep
Joe
throwing LA
Hendry's
Knight to the
in it,
side.
if Joe
If
Hendry's in it, he's not winning. It. There's no way you're gonna tell me Joe Hendry is gonna beat LA Knight. There's
So LA Knight.
no possible
So
way.
would you have LA Knight go over on Matt Cardona? Matt Cardona didn't even win his match on NXT a couple of weeks ago, which I was
Exactly.
surprised he didn't win.
That's what I'm
You know,
saying. Like, I don't.
you know.
My
So
biggest thing is, man, I want Matt Carter to get his moment, but the same essence, like he deserves, like we were just talking about, man. He's one of those talents that deserves to get his flowers because he don't have that much longer time either, as well. Like
hmm
um, you got him. I mean, Chris Jericho. I think it's more going to be a shock factor because he's from AEW. Now, if you bring somebody like it would really shock him, it's going to be Edge. Or I really don't think it's going to happen, but I think it could happen. It's going to be our GOAT. Let our GOAT come back, man. Let him come back. Let him do this thing. But
yeah,
in
I
the same
wouldn't.
essence, if he would turn, if he's going to be a heel, or whatever, he's going to wait till the very end and just show up. But I just made a
Yeah.
joke on that one. But
If it
I,
is,
I would love, I wish so badly it could be Dave Batista, but there ain't no way in hell that one even a thought. I'm sorry, Batista's lost way too much weight. He is
yeah,
not in that
he's
wrestling
nowhere.
type of shape.
Yeah,
There's
he's no.
no possible way that Batista can even do it. But right
Yeah,
now, I really would want Edge to come back and do this. And I'm not sitting there going, oh, AEW or stuff like this. Like this is something that both deserve. Because if it
okay.
wasn't for John Cena, we wouldn't have Edge as what he was because
Mm.
of what they brought. So if you want a major shock factor, if you want Monday Night Raw to be talked about, because I'm sorry, no one's going to talk about CM Punk, no one's going to talk about the Jey Uso or something like that. This match particular, if they bring something like that, if they put Matt Cardona in this, I hate to say it, Matt Cardona is not winning. And but I think it would be a cool shock factor. But like you just said, he lost on NXT. Like
Yeah, I mean,
credibility just kind of died off of that.
yeah, I know it's a little too early to really tell, who actually, is going to win without knowing
I
everyone
feel
that's in the
bad that he
tournament.
did do that
But
though. But it's
yeah,
like,
but the one guy I do want to win, although if he is or isn't, who I do want John Cena's last opponent to be, is Edge. Now, if it is Edge, I don't want them to announce it just yet. Now,
no,
with them doing it like how they gonna do whoever's gonna take on LA Knight, that's cool too. That's real cool. But I would want them to straight up. And now I know a lot of people was like, man, no, don't kill the
hold
surprise,
on,
man.
hold on.
Let it
I
be a
think this would be
surprise.
cool. I think this would be cool. Remember how they did the Rumble thing? They brought somebody out, but it wasn't really that person.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
What if they did that on Raw?
Hmm.
Maybe you get like a JBL and it teases that he's going to come out or something like that. And then the next thing happens and they
I
let you
could
and they
definitely.
sit on it and they sit on
Oh
it.
no,
I'm talking
I
about
know.
they
I already
let
know.
it
I already
sit.
know. I already know who it's gonna be. I already know. I feel like either it could take place on both Raw or SmackDown, but it have
Yeah.
to be our truth. And
Yes.
whoever he goes against, whoever the opponent is the opponent versus our truth. And then someone comes out and then he takes out our truth. Because our truth, he thought it was fucking, the King of the Ring tournament or some shit like
And
that. I don't
Randy,
know.
do you think Randy could bring a shock factor? Or is
No, I
it
mean,
still
like,
cool?
but I mean, Randy Orton is cool too, but we actually saw that matchup at Backlash. So him
It wasn't
really
bad.
being no, it wasn't bad. But him involving in this tournament, like if he doesn't
He
really go
hasn't
all
been
the
back
way,
in a while. I mean, you could really be looking
yeah,
for that.
yeah. But I want to see some of the matchups, man. Well,
If Vince was
throughout this whole
booking it, I'm
tournament,
sorry, Brock Lesnar would be in this. I guarantee you.
okay. But look, this the thing about it though. Whoever wins the tournament is going to take on Cena. So it's not like Cena is going to be taking on different people throughout the tournament. It's just that he's going to be taking on. Man, he may wrestle tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw, and the week after we just
Yeah.
don't know. But whoever wins it is taking on Cena. So if it is Randy Orton, that's just a rematch from
So you
Backlash, and
think whoever that is winning the tournament?
what you mean? Say that, yeah, whoever
Whoever's
wins the
facing
tournament.
LA Knight is going to win the tournament. Is that what you're
Oh
saying?
no, that's not what I'm saying though. I'm just saying like
Okay.
whoever wins the tournament, I feel like, or better yet, like I was just saying with Randy Orton, I don't think he's going to win the tournament, even if he take on LA Knight, because he took on John Cena at Backlash though. So I don't think whoever going to wins it, who takes on LA Knight. We just haven't seen the rest of the participants in this tournament. So that's my pick and my theory. Who I want to win the tournament is Edge. I want Edge to come in and somehow once. Yeah, because you got to think of it, man. Like if you really look at John Cena's career, the only people he haven't took on is the people who's all retired. He had stories with JBL. He's retired. He has stories with Triple H. Triple H is retired. Shawn Michaels is retired. The Big Show is retired. Batista, like I just mentioned, he's retired. Kane, in a way, though, the Miz, we can pass on the Miz, but I wouldn't mind seeing a John Cena versus the Miz one last time. I'm just saying. I'm talking about no, I'm not doing him like that, but I'm just saying like for his final opponent, we could pass on the Miz being his final opponent, and then you got The Rock, Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt would have definitely been a great one.
Bray would have been perfect, but
Bray would have been
there.
Bray would have been.
Ever tell me that Bo Dallas is going to be John Cena's last opponent?
Oh nah. But and I'm just going off from Cena's first WrestleMania. Was at WrestleMania 20. He took on the Big Show. So you look at every opponent at the WrestleManias that he gone against. Most of them are retired. The only ones that are around in a way, whether they're here or not, is Edge. He took on Edge in that triple threat matchup at 25. Yeah, but he didn't take on Kurt Angle at WrestleMania. Yeah, Kurt Angle was like one of the first guys he took on though. But yeah, Kurt Angle, he's done. Even though, that's done. So Edge is the only other guy, and Chris Jericho. Edge and Chris Jericho. Who's still wrestling to this day.
Damn, that making me really think too. I'm like,
have not worked with him.
There ain't that many old time wrestlers left that really could bring that factor to
them the only two. Everybody else is retired that he have taken on. And
you
Chris
don't
Jericho,
think there's like a big independent talent that that would bring a nostalgia shock factor to
independent talent?
WWE? The only one I could think of is Matt Cardona, but it would be like a taste. Like it'd be a taste like a new ice cream for a moment, and then it's like that's it.
No. When I say about Jericho and Edge, I mean just two people that could possibly be his final opponent, though. But Cardona, can Matt Cardona be his final opponent? Maybe, probably. Like he had a lot of history in 2011 with John Cena and stuff. So I wouldn't mind seeing them having,
in
something.
reality, the burial of Zack Ryder was
really was John Cena. Yeah. I don't know. But man, we are expecting
There's
to
a lot of
see
interesting factors when you really talk about this tournament, which is sad because it's 16 competitors. We're talking about one. Out of these 16. Now, my thing is that I love and I hope they take full advantage of is get the opportunity. When you're on that camera, man, if you somebody that, slightly there, or if you really are somebody that's had a great past and you want to show these people that you can still whip ass, like, you need to take advantage of this tournament. Like, I really want to see the showcasing when it comes to this. And
now, question: do we talk about old guys like Edge, Jericho, even guys like Matt Cardona, who was here at for a certain period of time? Who is a guy if John Cena was to go young, and give that same opportunity that he was given on in that same night that he debuted against Kurt Angle in Chicago? Who would you choose?
Simple. It's going to be Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker. Okay.
Because when you first looked at Braun Breaker, who was the first person you said when you looked at him? That's the new John Cena. Flat out.
I'm being honest. I thought he was a new Batista. I thought he was a new Batista.
Yes.
But, I get you. I get you.
Essence, like he brought that aura because you gave no damn about anybody when that NXT 2.0 came. But when you saw Braun Breaker come on the camera, you saw this guy being, this is a WWE talent. Not just a talent. This is going to be a superstar. And like you see what it's going to bring and what they're going to essence with it. Now, the biggest question is, this is, I'm going to be very honest with this. If Cody was still a free agent and he was still off the indies and they brought this talent to showcase, Cody could have brought the biggest shock factor. It could have been him. And Cena's last match would have been that tournament. You can't tell me that they wouldn't have brought a nostalgia shock factor to it. But here's the problem with that too now. We don't have a talent for that right now. I'm sorry. The only one, like you just said, is Edge. Like, I'm still trying to contemplate and go, what big name could really be like, you know what? I'm tuning in. I'm going to watch it.
Okay. Real fast. Maybe I missed it though.
Or
But what?
A change of character.
Oh, you okay? Cool. Okay, but maybe I missed the answer though. Maybe. But what young talent that? So you saying is no young talent that you would see facing John Cena in this?
But it's like,
wow, this dude is at the game though. Okay.
You gotta really think like what young guy right now is going to, when he shows up and that song comes on and that building, you ain't gonna be able to hear.
I'm sorry.
You ain't gonna be able to hear anything.
People
like, is there really a young talent for that?
Look here, everybody. Though I don't know. You may dig what I'm saying. You may not though. But I feel like there's a couple of people. It's not a lot. Trust me, it is not a lot. But I feel as though it is one person in mind right now. Maybe a couple of people that I can think of, but one person that's coming to my mind right now. Even the promo that he had last week on Monday Night Raw. I'm just saying, man, this guy in every single week, it doesn't matter what city they in, and damn it didn't help the city they were in last Monday, but Dirty Dominic Mysterio, man. Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Damn it, they were in New Mexico last week. And the crowd just goes insane. Every single week, man, this guy just keep getting better and better. And then you obviously
getting booed and he was getting cheered against his dad. That's even the craziest part.
You know what, man? I don't know, man. I don't know if you saw the clip that I put out, but I was just saying, like, once they zoomed in to Dirty Dominic's face, when Rey Mysterio was like, yo, man, you think you're better than all of these legends? You think you're better than Eddie?
Oh, he said and they zoomed in on don't talk about my father like that.
Yes. When they zoomed in on Dirty Dominic, I literally said, yo, why is he looking like, man, don't say that about my dad or whatever. And he literally turned around and said, don't you talk about my dad like that. Oh my God. I said, yo, this.
Saw Ray's reaction when
yo.
He said that like that.
Yes. Ray was like.
Moment to turn Ray heel, that is it.
Yeah, that is it. Dirty Dominic Mysterio. And he's adopting the Lachi and Steel Jones.
Yes, but tell me if this ain't crazy. We hated Dom because what he did to Ray. And then we go to Mexico 3 or 4 years later, after their WrestleMania match that they had, which was a phenomenal showcase, and you're going to tell me I'm going to cheer for you instead of the guy that you beat that is really your father, but you have convinced me that you could be Eddie's kid.
Mm-hmm. I'm convinced that's Eddie's kid.
Like type of hangover
man,
shit that you're just
look
like,
at
what did I say last night and what happened?
Man, say what you want. Yo, what's going on? But say what you want. But Dirty Dominic, man, I just feel as though, like I just mentioned, he's adopting that whole lie, cheat, and steal joint from Eddie, in his matches where he taking on Penta, or Rusev.
Like, he's getting away with it. Like, he's getting caught with these things and beating Rusev clean, which I think is brilliant. It's not hurting Rusev. It's making a shock factor. Like, I really think what they're doing right now with Dom. Dom is the entertainment on Monday Night Raw now.
He really is. I'm going to say, besides Dirty Dominic, Oscar and Kyrie Sane, boy. I don't talk too much about them,
Yes.
but man, that little duo that they got with Oscar having this, I don't know what the hell is how to
You can't
really
touch me
describe it.
vibe. That's what
But
it
yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah. But I'm talking about like the duo between them two. Like Oscar, she's like, okay, I'm here, and then you got Kyrie Sane, who's like a little
Yep.
below her in a way, and
Uh-huh.
every time like Oscar comes up and talk to someone, and she says what she needs to say, and she walks off, and then Kyrie saying she just sitting there just like
He
and then you
hesitates
can
and
hear,
then walks
and then
off like
Oscar like,
nothing.
bitch, get over here, she went, ooh, gotta go. I'm like, yo, this is something else though. This is something
I
else though.
love
But
how you said that because we watched Monday Night Raw last week, and my wife was literally going, "Does anyone ever know what Oscar is saying?" And I was like,
no,
"I
you know
don't
what?
think
And it doesn't
anybody
matter.
cares.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't
Anyone
matter.
cares." And
It
it's
doesn't
like, and
matter.
and the best thing, and this is why wrestling is done at a very right way that even the people that don't fully watch it can understand the product because my
Mm,
wife looked at this and goes, "She is such a bully to Kyrie," and Kyrie just
yes,
takes it. And like my
yes,
wife was just like, and she even made the comment. She's like, when Kyrie gets enough of her that one time, I will scream and going, "Yes, that is
I mean,
awesome."
Kyrie
I
little
mean,
ass ain't
like,
gonna
but
do
no,
nothing.
but I'm saying that is a good credibility thing
Yeah, yeah,
to
yeah.
bring in the work. And like, you got people that don't watch wrestling regularly that see it and they go, man, when that moment does happen, there will be a reaction. There, regardless of what it will be, it will have a reaction towards it. And man, like you just said, man, Oscar, we sat there and said Oscar was buried. We thought Oscar was gone. She's been off of camera for so long. Oscar doesn't have to speak English and has got a way to still be relevant on TV. And you're seeing it right now. Them two dressed as nurses in SmackDown right now and what they did to Charlotte and Alexa was entertaining at its
Yeah, yeah,
finest.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Like
I
it's
figured
been
I figured it was somebody. I was like, man, who's handing her that ice? Like they
I
didn't
know,
show
like, and
her face or
Alexa just
anything.
staring at the girl, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
here we go.
she the miss got more on Charlotte than it really
Oh,
did
this
on
got fluid on
Alexa.
Charlotte. It
Yeah,
got a speck of green on Alexa, but Alexa held her eyes, which was smart. Like
mm,
it's been really
yeah.
interesting to see that. Like I just
Uh,
love
it's
how
not
talent is
shocking.
working with that. It's
It's
not
not
shocking to
shocking
be
to
Rusev.
beat Rusev. See the thing about Rusev, man. See, I'm liking what they doing with what's my man name? Alistair Black over on Friday Night SmackDown
He got
because
a lot of
man,
credibility
like
now
I,
that
I feel
Zelina is
like
over
yo,
there with
he
him.
coming back. He deserved like before he even was released, he
The
was like
appreciate
just
Giant.
getting up into SmackDown and trying to get his reps in or whatever like that. But now he got something that he could sort of sink his teeth in, and I'm digging it. I just want the same for Rusev as well because Rusev just been losing or whatever like that. My
Okay.
man said one of the comments he wished his John Cena last opponent could be Trick Williams or Obafemi. I mean,
It could be
I
cool, but it's not gonna bring like
I
we're
don't
not
know.
gonna make shorts off of it and make an instant reaction and be like, that was awesome type scenario.
Yeah, I don't know
Like, I'm
about Trick
sorry.
Willie. I like
Trick
Trick Willie
Williams
though.
is good. I mean,
Yeah,
Trick is awesome, but at the same aura, it doesn't fit Trick. Like,
yeah.
you can
What
be
about
Trick.
Oba? How you feel about Oba though?
I'm
Oba,
back and forth with Oba.
Obafemi.
Because Oba reminds me so much of Moose, but at the same essence, Oba has that aura to like what we just said with Oscar. He may not speak fully English, but you don't give a damn. Like you see this guy and you're like, someone's gonna get you. And it's like that
Yeah.
Oba. I remember when you first saw Oba on TV, you were like, bro, that guy right there has got my attention on this camera.
Yeah, I
So
remember
like,
the breakout
I don't
tournament,
know.
and he was one of the standouts in the breakout tournament. And I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, Obafemi is definitely one. I don't even think he won the tournament though, but hey,
No, he didn't. He didn't win
yeah,
it.
Commission Talks is one of the best
Best names I've
names.
came across.
Hey,
We
appreciate that.
appreciate
Hey,
it.
look at shout out to my man Ron Marlowe. Shout out to my man Warren Marlowe, man. He got the juice. He got the
What did we
juice.
start with? What was it? What we thought it was going to be podcast mafia or something like that.
Yeah. I think we did say something about that. Let's be honest.
And then
Rusev and Black
no,
are
actually,
only
in
back
reality, Shiz came up with it. He came up
due
with the
to
mission.
WWE wanting to sign AEW guys. Well, you gotta realize though, like Aleister Black and Rusev are really WWE guys though. So I mean, even though they're back, it's not like they're back just because WWE wanted to sign some AEW guys.
Right.
If WWE really wanted to sign some AEW guys, they would have signed some AEW
They
guys.
would sign Darby Allin or something like
Yeah,
that.
I
That's
mean,
when we know they signed.
I don't know about Darby just yet, but they would have got somebody
No,
like Warlord or something like
They would do
that.
that just to take a blow at AEW.
Oh
Because
yeah. I know.
would
I know.
Darby fit in a WWE mold? No.
But you got to realize, like Aleister Black, what he was doing, or Malachi Black, what he was doing in AEW when he was with the Dark, what was they called? I can't even think of what they was called though. But he was with Brody Lee and the Dark. I think maybe he was the Death Triangle though. Like it didn't seem like he was elevating. He just seemed like he was just doing the gimmick, doing his don't, and just he was just there. And then with Rusev, I liked his gimmick, like for a while, but he just didn't move up from the TNT spot. But I felt like they had more potential to move up in WWE than they did in AEW, though. But
until
we'll see.
I go to my grave, Rusev should have been a
Devin was goody
on AEW because that would have made a huge transcend with him on AEW. With as that mirror character, you wouldn't have got him back in WWE if he was a heavyweight champion, flat out. Cons of a big roster AEW. Black and Selena's gimmick is a copy version of Cross and his wife.
I agree with you on that one, though. For real. WWE didn't like Karrion Cross because they wind up just doing the same thing with Aleister.
If there's somebody that could bring a shock factor, I hate to say it, Cross could bring a shock factor if he's in this tournament because of all the stuff that he's been putting on social media. We can really see if fans are really going to get behind Cross.
I don't know, but hey, let's try to continue going on with this show, man.
For ex-WWE wrestlers in the future.
I just want to say real fast before we tap into more of the comments. We appreciate everyone definitely tapping in, man. Here on Buzzing with Marlo, and of course here on the 1130 podcast. Definitely like, share, and subscribe, man. Though, but yeah, man, we was having a conversation. I think we went a little bit longer though. John Cena's final opponent. I think it's a little still too early. It's still a little too early to actually figure out or predict who's his final opponent going to be. But mainly though, I know some people chimed in of who you think LA Knight would take on, who the surprise opponent would be. I know Warren just said sort of the same thing I just said. Matt Cardona, either Joe Hendry, possibly Chris Jericho.
If Jericho is that person to face LA Knight's winning. Because if you remember an example, Dango beat Chris Jericho at WrestleMania. So, I mean, in a way, could that build LA Knight's momentum? And I mean, in essence, I would not mind to see LA Knight versus Cena because what Cena was doing with LA Knight to build LA Knight when he first.
I ain't gonna lie, man. For real. The feud I want to see with LA Knight, man, as world champion, is The Miz. Yes. LA Knight versus The Miz, man. They had a back and forth promo February 14th. I remember the date because that was SmackDown in Washington, D.C. Yes, Miz did murder him on the mic. And I felt like they had something there that they could have tapped into. But, of course, it didn't go nowhere, though. But, hey, all right, you guys, man, those are some of our predictions for John Cena's final opponent as we get ready for this Last Time Is Now tournament. Okay, we're going to get to AEW in just a bit, though. But while we in the WWE, perimeter or, shit like that, Jade Cargill, man. She came up and said, I'm that bitch, man. Is she that bitch, man? Like, she won the women's championship from Tiffany Stratton, and she seemed to have a different attitude, which I'm sort of digging? You think WWE is gonna go full throttle on this Jade
Hold on, hold on.
Cargill Women's
We
Championship
digging
thing?
in the old commission talks time capsule. I remember when Jade first came on that camera. You and Shiz were like, that girl is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Like you two were like, she's really that you know what? And like you see it now, and I love how you just go, are you really that? Are you
Mm-hmm.
really that? I just
Mm-hmm.
love how it turns on the other end. But I think right now what they're doing with her, they're repackaging it, and I think and you could tell it. She's enjoying herself because now she
Yes.
gets to be that comfort where she was very comfortable at, and so I'm happy for Jade. Um, I know a lot of people had mixed reactions of how she beat Tiffany Stratton, knowing that Tiffany Stratton had a phenomenal year as a champion.
Shit, I
Um,
did.
huh?
No. Go ahead. I'm gonna go
Oh,
ahead and
what'd you say? Oh,
no,
you're
I say
not
I
just
didn't. No, yeah, I say I didn't. I had no mixed reactions, man, because I kept talking about it for a while, man. Like they brought back the Queen of the Ring and
it's
the
how many
King of the
times
Ring.
you really gonna put somebody against a champion until it happens.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. But also, they brought back the tournament last year. You had 100% success rate last year with Gunther and Nia
mhm.
Jax winning the tournament, going on to SummerSlam, winning both of their respective, championships on their brand. And then this year, you had Cody Rhodes win the Man King of the Ring. He went on and was successful at SummerSlam, beating John Cena. And then you had Jade Cargill, win the Queen of the Ring, and she was not successful. And only was she not successful, she had like three more opportunities, and one of them was
Yep.
in a triple threat matchup, which I think a lot of people remember with the finish with Daphne. Didn't count into three, and how that all finished out and everything like that. But I really think this whole thing that they doing with Jade was probably trying to see if she's ready, see if they could really, pull the
Yeah.
trigger and really give her the belt. Also, by way of giving Tiffany Stratton her flowers, because she was really dope as a WWE Women's Champion. Her cash in was wonderful. How Nia Jax was using her, and she, obviously turned on her and became Women's Champion. But
Mhm.
with Jade Cargill now, man, I was just like, yo, she have to win this. This do or die. Like if she doesn't win this, like she got to go back to the drawing board. Like what did you guys do
It's
with
like
her?
Mortal Kombat. You
The
you back in fatality.
like
You got
yeah,
to
like
start from the very beginning.
fight. Like you have to
Remember that
fight,
little
and she
tower thing where they did like the little characters?
yeah,
If
yeah,
Jay
yeah.
doesn't get it, she going back to the
Yeah,
ground.
like she, but I'm
Ain't no
telling
chance.
you, it was no like you couldn't even see the light at the end of the tunnel in a way, bro. Like she had to win it, and she won it, and I think it was amazing. I think another thing that added good flavor into her new character, in this repackage, is that scar she got when she
Yes.
was hit on the steps. I think that could add a little. I think it's cute too. She got a scar right there, and she look fine as shit too. I'm like, oh shit, okay, all right. We could dig that. But I'm all cool for it, man. She new women's champion. Let's see how she rolled the ball with it.
Real
Um,
short, sweet, got to the point, and
yeah,
then she
just
brought
like
a
I
big
said.
shock factor. She brought
Yeah,
a big
I
shock
didn't
factor
even.
when she matched up with Charlotte because that has
Yeah,
been a big anticipation match for a
yo,
long time. Is Jade and Charlotte.
right after I get over here, I'm gonna post some of the reactions because Friday was so tiring. Saturday, I just wanted just to relax. I didn't even post none of the reactions that I did on SmackDown. But when that happened, I was like, yo, Charlotte was nice. Charlotte was nice for her to come out. That was nice. But I was hoping it be, yeah. I was hoping, huh? Okay, yeah, I was hoping it be Bianca Belair. I thought Bianca Belair would have been
About that
perfect for
time.
her to come out. I think Bianca Belair actually coming up to Jade and sort of buttering her up and was like, "Oh, you won it! Congratulations for you! I'm so excited that you won it and everything like that." I said it right there. Just I'm so excited, that you won it and everything like that. And then eventually she would turn on her. But hopefully that take place at WrestleMania. I'm not too
Yeah.
sure though, but yeah, Jay Cargill, man,
Got
I
a
think
while. You got a while.
she short and simple. She said I'm that bitch, and hey, I agree with it. You understand it?
Mic drop.
Huh? Oh, okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
like you just said, man. I think we're really going to get to dive in and see what Jade really is capable of. The look, you could just tell. Jade didn't look hesitant being who she is now. Like you could tell Jade has gotten like, if we talk about, somebody that, that's getting to revamp herself, this is that moment for Jade because in a way, her lack of in-ring ability or what she has trouble with as a baby face, she could really put a band-aid on it, cover it, and make it even look better as a heel. Like
Mm-hmm.
when Cena first became that heel and stuff, I said, it's very smart because Cena's ring ability is he can't match up to what he used to do. He can't take as much moves as he was taking before. And it was able to repackage it and him work. That's where you can get the longer matches out of it because you don't have to do so much because people are going to be mad that you're still hitting that person. Jade right
Yeah.
now, it works for her because you're going to look at her and go like, there's no way anyone's going to beat this woman. Like flat out,
Yeah.
look at this woman. If Marvel wanted somebody to play Storm, Jade has got to be in that concept.
I'm still convinced, man. Naomi didn't put her through that car windshield by herself. I don't know if WWE was taking a hiatus from
They
the
could,
story.
they might spoil that and be like where Jade tried to spear Naomi and she just fell into the car or something.
Oh
Like
man, don't do that.
reality off of that. But the way that they showed it, there's no way. So
Yeah, there was no way Naomi did it by herself. I think Bianca
the
had
baby
something to
did it.
do with
The
it.
baby did
The
it.
baby did it. Oh no, the baby did it. Oh man, that
When
is.
she comes back and like uses the baby as a weapon.
Oh man, oh Big Jim, Big Jim did it. Oh boy, that is hilarious. That's too hilarious though.
Hashtag
But
treat a
yeah, man,
baby as a prop.
I don't think Naomi did it by herself. I think they was probably going to
The
follow up.
shreds.
Yeah, I think they was going to follow up with the story, but obviously, Bianca's injury, that got
What do you
postponed.
do?
We
It's a
haven't.
hand injury, right?
Yeah, it was a finger. I think both of her fingers or whatever like that. But we haven't seen her since WrestleMania. Oh no,
So
we
it was a
did see
finger
her
injury
at
or was it a
SummerSlam.
shoulder? I thought it
Did
was a
we?
shoulder injury or something.
Well, maybe it could be something else, but I thought I heard it was her finger or whatever. But man, look it, we gonna find out, man. We are definitely going to find out.
Too
All right,
big.
real fast before we get into AEW, Blood and Guts was coming up this Wednesday. It was only like 3 or 4 matches. I think 3 matches has been
Oh, don't
announced though.
worry.
But
They'll be in.
before,
Hold on. It's on Wednesday.
yeah, it's on Wednesday. Of course, they got
Okay,
both
we
of the.
might actually get just 4 matches then. We might.
Yeah, we might. Hey, I'm cool with that. I'm real cool with that.
History record.
Real fast though. Before we get to that though, real fast, what's next for Jay Uso, man? Do you feel like Jay Uso should just, what you think was next for Jay Uso?
you I don't know if you agreed with me for the longest time on it, but I've been seeing, shout out to Brian. Brian's been on that thing now too. He's like, man, Jey Uso's not bringing that believability to be like, hey, I want Jey Uso to be the heavyweight champion again or certain things. We just talked about it with Jade. There's the male version of Jade Cargill right now. Because right now,
What?
Jey Uso's been very hot, the yeeting and
No,
stuff like
you
that.
did not say that.
I'm saying it. I'm saying it.
What?
The in-ring ability for Jey Uso right now has not stand up to the par of what his talent aura should be right now. And I gotta be honest,
Yo, let's.
Jey is a
Okay.
phenomenal tag team wrestler, but when it comes to a main event talent, I hate to say it, he is a good build up to start a show. He is not meant to main event it. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
I'm
Hey, I'm
sorry.
not saying I agree or disagree, but man, you say
I'm
he is the
sorry.
Jade Cargill, though.
No,
That
but
is hilarious.
no. What I'm explaining about with Jade had a hard time being the baby face. Had a hard time, over. She. You could tell Jade was online, and it would bother her that hey, this woman botched this. She can't sell. She can't do this. She can't do that. You could see that starting to happen with Jay. Like Jay's getting blown up in his entrances, and it's not behind the scenes anymore. We're looking at it going, damn, he messed that spear up. Damn, he's doing this. Damn, he's doing that. And you could tell it's probably bugging the shit out of Jay at the same time.
Okay, I want to chime in real fast though. I think in this era right now, man. Oh boy, oh boy.
If you're a wrestler at a high caliber level, somebody's gonna talk shit about you.
Yeah. And it's not you. It's not someone else. It's not me. I don't know. Maybe it might be maybe it might be me. Maybe it might be you.
Quote by Allen Iverson, man. Thousands will love you. Millions will hate you.
Yes, you are solely right though. And another little quote though. I don't know who said it though, but they love to see you rise, boy. And they love to see you rise, but love to see you fall too, man. And it's so wow. And another thing I wanted to say too, man, if you take it back to the 2000, like Attitude Era or whatever, one of the best eras of wrestling and whatnot. But man, Stone Cold didn't really have no 5-star matches. He was up in there stunning motherfuckers and crashing beers and like The Rock never really had 5-star match. People's elbow rock bottom on your ass though. But the simple fact that Jey Uso mess up a neck breaker and maybe don't do the spear like that, we this guy suck, boo, whatever like that. Oh man, come on, bro. Like you can't deny that the guy is a superstar.
Yeah.
Yes, the in-ring does matter. Yes, the in-ring stuff does matter, and I think it matters way much than it did 20 years ago. But yes, it really is though, especially when you got so many other wrestling promotions out here right now with so much wrestling going on. Yeah, it matters though. It really does though. But I think what's really getting the Jey Uso is what I literally said, man. Like the rise was just fabulous, man. Like take you back to Leon France and Backlash, with the whole arena was just going crazy. And now we take you back. It was okay. Now we take you back to a week and a half ago, and everybody's booing the shit out of Jey Uso because it's like, yeah, this ain't the guy. Now, granted, there's some stuff that really suck. Stop running it back. I don't want to hear your entrance 25,000 times. Your entrance shouldn't be longer than the Undertaker or Roman Reigns entrance. Come on, like that shit right there doesn't make sense. Monday Night Raw, you come out there talking about CM Punk. Yeah, man, let's team up. Hell no, I'm turning on your ass. The first chance I get, you won the World Heavyweight Championship. What is it doing for me teaming up with you? So that I'm not understanding that. But I think for real, the number one thing is stop running that shit back, bro. No, but stop. Come on, his interest as long as Roman Reigns' damn interest, man. Just minus all the pyrotechnics. Like that's what people are really hating with Jey Uso. It's really not the moves. He's not really that type of guy that's in the ring. Yeah. Like that. So I get it, and it's
t-shirts. You see the t-shirts now. Running back, all that thing. Like he's trying to show that, hey, I don't have to just say yeet all the time anymore. But the fans are telling you different. Like the stuff, and you could tell Jade's getting frustrated on certain things. Like I think it's beautiful what they're doing with him right now. I think it's really good because now you're going to get a switch with Jey Uso again. And I know people ain't going to like it. And I know it's same people are going to be like, well, we say the same thing about Cody, but you're going to tell us, oh, he's the merch seller or whatever. I said it's differently because right now, Jey Uso, like you just said, the fans are turning on Jey.
Yeah,
it's showing on camera. It's showing on the public eye now.
Now they're not turning on him.
When you see Cody, they're going, whoa, they're still chanting the fans, whatever. When you see those things, but at the same essence, hold on. The best thing about Jey right now is his entrance. And like you just said, I don't want it run back.
That's the same thing with Cody Rhodes, too. In my opinion.
Running it back? Are they running
No, they ain't running it back, but they are wooing twice, So twice is running it back.
They're doing a new chant now, Cody.
Cody Rhodes, yeah. But I want to say
it's 50. What are they doing for Jey? What are they doing?
Yeah, hit me out. I think it's a 50-50 with Cody Rhodes. You got some of the grown men, and then you got the grown men who's like, yeah, I'm sick and tired of Cody Rhodes. Where Roman Reigns at? Those guys are born Cody Rhodes. Then you got the Cody crybabies who love Cody Rhodes, and then you got the little children who just love Cody Rhodes and all, and just that. Now with Jey Uso, now with Jey
about Jey Uso.
Now with Jey Uso though, I think that's all the way around, all the way around. Now the kids love him. Like he have his moment with the kids every entrance. So
Ultimate Warrior.
yeah, like it's not that. I don't think it's about getting blown up. It's the fact it's certain things in it. One, you're called main event, Jey Uso. Like in the main event, you lose. More often than not, when you're in the main event, you lose. Come on. Your World Heavyweight Championship match that you had at WrestleMania wasn't even in the main event. It was the first match of the fucking night. So you won it, but come on, man. So it's certain things like that that's getting the fans to turn on Jey Uso. Now, I've been watching Jey Uso when he first came in with his brother. So I'm like, I'm the benefit of the doubt. He cool. Jey Uso, I like his interest. I like the whole fan participation and everything. But there's certain things you just need to cut out and flip the guy heel.
Bro, that should have been special. That should not be.
No, that should only been during the commercial break. That should not be on television. And if you're going to do it once or twice and that's it. That should not be every single night running it back.
Who came up with that idea? Do you think they just heard it and they're like, all right, we're going to stick with it?
Yes. And to be honest with you, it was organic, I believe. It was the fans that, his interest is really like energetic. No, it was
a mistake because the sound guy accidentally played it again before he started talking. And then they were like, oh, and they were sitting there doing this. And then that's where Jay went, put the microphone down and just went up there and started doing it again. Just because they kind of all were.
Maybe, though. But, yeah, I think there's, a couple of things, man, they could do with Jey Uso, man. And because, I don't know. I mean, they could put him back in
that heel character?
He can. I feel like I think he can. I think it was stuff there.
Win the heavyweight title again.
Yeah, more than likely. Most definitely. Yes. But I feel as though if you stop getting the guy just to come out there, 4 letters, 1 word. Now, yes, it's trending. It's something to do on TikTok. That's all cool and everything like that. But just coming out, stop doing the whole 4 letters, 1 word. Stop running it back and get serious with it, man. Oh, yeah. Jey Uso. Because that's what I'm seeing. That's what really got everybody connected to Jey Uso in the first place. Yeah. That's what really got everybody connected to him in the first place. Like his facial expressions, him to be able to tell stories without even saying anything, man. So now you ain't telling no stories by saying 4 letters, 1 word. Come on, man.
I was waiting for Lil Dre to be like, you.
Yeah. I think he in it with his nana right now. I think she left though, but. Oh boy, I can't wait to put some clips out about this one right here, man. Something else. All right, you guys, man.
For a minute, I love it.
Yeah, that's how I get some stuff to get off my chest.
Like you just went on a full in, like you just flew in the ring, hit that man with a steel chair, and cost him the match.
Man, I don't
Dre
get
did a run in a verbal concept.
then I ain't even gonna get on Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre, man, now he's suspended because he felt like he wanted to clay the water referee, bro. My man don't give a fuck.
Drew is a guy that literally you want to hate, but at the same essence, you're like, you know what, he's okay.
It's hard not to hate Drew McIntyre, man, because he's it's not like the dude is wrong. And you can see
like that you could just put in a place and you go, you know what, he's going to do his job.
No,
that's what it is.
No, but just in reality though, like if you put yourself in Drew McIntyre's shoes, after let's say you was at a job, right, and some people kept screwing you out of becoming a manager or winning the employee of the month or some shit like that, or they was talking bad about you. They had their whole family come up there and take the job away from you, and whatever the case may be, like Drew ain't wrong. Like, most of the shit he says is right, although he's just a heel at it and then a dick about it. So it's like, even when he introduced belts, he get it, it did turnarounds and bite him in the own ass. So, it's like, and then it's like the referee, boy, I don't even know what to get on Drew. All right. we gonna wrap it up, man. Before we go on too further, man. AEW Blood and Guts, man. This Wednesday, I told myself, I think I might do a watch along this Wednesday
You do a watch along for AEW.
for AEW, man.
I'll
This
join. I'll
Wednesday,
join.
man.
I was
You know,
gonna
I want
actually
people.
ask you. You know what time is Monday Night Raw tomorrow? Is it
I
at
think is
8?
that his regular scheduled program at 8.
If it's at its regular time, I'll probably pop in for the watch along for sure. Obviously, with
Cool,
the
cool,
Cena's,
cool.
last one in Boston and stuff like that. I hope
Yeah, that's
Chiz
it.
gets to go to that. I know that's something that he was trying to work out and stuff. So I don't know if he's able to go or not on that. But man, like you just said, man, it's going to be an interesting thing. AEW actually having 4 matches on a card is unheard of, and
Well,
I'm actually looking forward to the card now.
well, to be granted is
If it's blood and guts, hold on, that's that match.
I'm a
Are those?
yeah,
Is
yeah.
that that
It's
show
War
where they
Games. Yeah,
play
it's
the
AEW War
music?
Games. Is
Is that where
AEW
they play that
original?
music and they just fight all through the
No,
hour?
no, 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 no. That's Anarchy in the Arena. That's Anarchy in the Arena. Yeah, that one is crazy. But no, oh my goodness, really?
There's more matches.
Well, no. Well, the president is he's at the game right now, and I'm hearing a whole lot that he's probably gonna be at John Cena's last match here in DC. He's at the Commanders game. Um,
Well, it is Washington Drive.
well, yeah, I know it is, man. Stop playing, man. I've been here for a long time, man. But yeah, it was just
It's in
surprising to
your home of
actually.
roots,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
think you're
yeah.
gonna
It
see
was just
some
surprising,
matches.
and then he's in a booth with the microphone, like he's about to actually. Okay, back to wrestling. It's only 4 matches on the card. Granted, it is Blood and Guts. It's a 2-hour show, so it's basically
So it's a
AEW's War
sneak peek,
Games match.
right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a sneak peek.
AEW's War Games, and we got Hangman Adam Page taking on Powerhouse Hobbs. The Ops, though, I know Samoa Joe is the number 1 contender. He's going to take on Hangman Adam Page, I believe, Full Gear in a couple of weeks or so. That should be dope, man.
Another one.
Yeah, they're gonna be running it back, between between Joe and Hangman, which is not bad, man. I'm a big fan of Samoa Joe, man. I feel like the injuries just got in his way when he was in WWE, and his first
He's
run
like
with it.
Gargano and Ciampa, bro. Like he just was in TNA
Oh,
way
I
too
wouldn't go
damn long.
there. Nah, I wouldn't
No, I'm
say
saying he
that,
was in
man.
TNA way too long. He didn't get to
Yeah,
have that
yeah,
run in
yeah, yeah,
WWE like he
yeah.
should have had.
Yeah, Johnny Gargano. I don't. It's nothing Johnny or Tommaso can do that be like, oh yeah, like those are the guys. No, like they was in there too long.
They
They
were
had their
not.
best rivalry with both of each other. They told their best stuff then. That was it. That was it. So whatever they do after that is just gonna be something extra, I guess. And of course we got both women and men. Blood and Guts match. Who we got? We got Team Jamie Hayter, Willow Nightingale, Harley Cameron, Chris Statlander, and Timeless uh, Tony Storm, and Mina. I can't even pronounce her name, but basically the Love
You try to
Bombs
say it.
taking on Julia Sky Blue, Megan Bain, Marina Shafir, and Mercedes Monet. Which Mercedes Monet she getting all the belts now, man. But other than
She's a
that,
belt
man,
collector.
yeah, it's gonna be. Oh boy, that was a nice catch. And then you got the men's I'm about to say War Games match, Blood and Guts match. Darby Allin, Roderick Strong, Mark Briscoe, Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly, taking on the Death Riders and John Moxley, Claudio Willa Uter, Daniel Garcia, and Pac. So I mean, AEW, man, need to just focus on what they got going on, and hey, man, they having alright shows, man. I know last couple of
Did
shows been
Darby
good.
lose against? Did Darby lose to Mox the last time they faced each other?
No, Darby won. Remember after
Okay,
John Moxley
so I
attempted
think
to
the
kill him.
Death Triangle's winning that thing.
Okay.
The women's match, it makes sense to Mercedes to finally lose because there's a lot of people in it. So whatever team that she's on is losing the win.
Okay. Yeah, obviously, yeah, I got Hangman Adam Page. Uh, what's
Yeah,
the false count anywhere?
Hangman is doing good job out there.
Yeah,
I
he
will say
is.
he's doing his thing. He's really
Yeah.
gotten a lot better. Can you be quiet? Mommy's trying to go to sleep. Trying to go to sleep. Okay. Well, you about to be
Boy,
going to bed
I
soon.
look at. We gonna wrap it up real fast, man. With the damn rats, man. I ain't got that little special
There you
graphic
go.
that you got, man. Dun dun
There you go.
dun 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 dun
There you
dun.
go. I'll send it to you.
Yo, yo, man. Keys are off the chain. I don't know if you can tell. If you can hear me right now. I'm a little congested. I feel like I get congested every fucking week. You know, this dude just sneezing and
Another
coughing in my
school,
fucking
bro.
face.
I told
Oh
you.
my goodness.
It is
Like,
no. Here's my rant, bro. My daughter, if we go to a fair, if we go to a restaurant, if we go to a store, if she doesn't have a disinfectant wipe on her hand, I guarantee you by Saturday night, probably at 10 o'clock, it just depends on what time we get home. I start hearing sneezing. I'm already going, well, we'll see if she goes Monday because it's
mm-hmm.
like she starts sneezing and it builds up. Then she gets even more sick. And then it gets to the
Mm-hmm.
point because I tell my wife, don't be around her too much. Make sure you're washing your hands. Oh, it's okay. It's our daughter. Then she is going to have the same issues. And it's like 0.5 seconds. And those two are just the sick twins again for the whole weekend.
The sick twins.
Um, it's unreal, bro. Like these kids bring sicknesses like it ain't nobody's business, and you can't fix it either. That's the sad part. If you take them to a playground, you're thinking, oh, they're outdoors, they're gonna burn their energy off, they should be fine. No, you don't know
Mm,
what kids touch the swing set or the swings or whatever else they're
exactly.
playing with.
Exactly.
Oh my
This
gosh!
man, this man, he get to school, he want to roll all over the floor,
Oh,
and once he see his friend
you gotta
Elijah,
get the
this is
attention
another little
too. You gotta get
kid.
the attentions.
Oh goodness, man, he all over the place.
That
Want to
when
touch
he acts
everything,
even
pick
crazier
up
because he'll
everything.
act like he don't have no discipline or anything. My daughter does that crap all the effing time.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, though. Like the school journey has been, really, it's been, been cool. The only thing about it is just that it's like
I
every
like
other
the
week is
pictures
like
y'all
you
had
got,
for the
like
Halloween
how
thing. That
you,
was pretty
yeah,
cool.
huh?
I liked y'all's Halloween pictures. Those were pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think y'all were at
no.
somewhere where like a pumpkin patch or something.
Yeah. It was a pumpkin patch. Yeah, he went to the pumpkin patch. It was. I didn't even post the pictures actually of his Halloween. He dressed up as Woody, from Toy Story. So that was pretty
That's pretty
cool.
cool.
He wore the damn costume the whole damn weekend.
Oh wow.
He went to sleep in it. We took it off him. He put it right back on. He was
This is what
sleeping.
I'm
His
gonna tell
nail.
you now. Be glad you don't have a daughter because the world of K-pop demon hunters will ruin your life.
Oh boy, I want a soda pop. My money,
My
baby.
daughter has one of them damn costumes. She wore it from Friday night to Saturday to Sunday. Had to hide it. She found it again on Tuesday. I'm already at work before she goes to school, so she wore it on Wednesday. Didn't even know about it.
Yo, man, this man wore the whole costume the whole week. Had to take the candy from him because the candy he just finished the candy today, this morning. I got the candy off the refrigerator, off the top of the refrigerator, and he got I could just hear candy paper rattling all morning long, and I get up and it's lollipop sticks and this ring pops here and this. I'm like, dude, what in the world? Oh my goodness! And when Nana come over, right? When Nana come over, that's my
Speak on it.
that's my
Speak on it.
fiance's mother. When she comes over, we got a cat that she loves the cat. The cat loves her too. So she comes over. She got to make sure the cat got water in his bowl. Got to make sure the
Uh-huh.
cat got food in his bowl, and which is all cool and everything like that. I keep telling them stop filling that bowl all the way up. Stop filling that bowl all the way up with food and water. No, stop filling it all the way up. So then when you fill it all the way up, and then in the morning or whenever My son feels the nerve that he want to go mess up shit. He goes in the room, takes the water from the cat water, and dumps it over top of the food. And then dump the food with the water onto the floor.
Yep.
So I'm trying to figure out what are we doing here? And it's not once. This happens all the time. So I tell everybody, please don't pull the food. Don't pull a lot of food in the bowl, man. If the cat, let the cat meow. We'll feed him. We know what's going on. Don't fill it all the way up. Now the floor wet, the cat food all soggy and wet.
Yep.
Oh, he's just a 3-year-old. Fuck, look here. We know he's just a 3-year-old. What are you talking about? Look here.
Do you love how they remind you of your kid telling you how old that person is?
Boy, I tell you, boy, like as if I don't know he's a 3-year-old. Duh.
Like,
Yo, man, I'm telling you,
that makes me more
boy.
mad than anything. Like I tell people all the time, bro. I've changed instantly. My patience has gotten very well. But man, do you want to fight your child
Fight
every
him.
single
No,
day?
you know what? I don't be wanting to fight him, but when he give me that look, and I be like, "Yo, Amir, go put something in the trash," especially when his mother around, and like I'm in the room and she like in the other room or whatever, so I be like, "Amir, go put it in the trash, pick it up." He give me that look and look back at me like, "What are you gonna do?" Oh, okay. Just
He's
go in
got
there and
his
hide with your
shield.
mom. Okay,
He's got his
okay.
shield.
All right, boy.
Exactly.
I tell you, man. As a parent, man, I tell you. Oh boy,
Yeah,
kids is
man.
something else, man.
It's
Little kids
it's
is something
it's the
else.
best thing. At the same time, you're gonna learn hard times without even being really hard times. And it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. That
Mm,
is the biggest concept as being a parent.
yes, you're right about that, man. It's like, oh, why do you gotta yell at him? Why you being so mean? I'm not being mean. What do you mean? I'm being a dad.
But they're
Why
gonna
you gotta
want you to
say it
yell at
like
them when
that,
they pissed off at the child and they don't get
man?
that thing.
But then, but then, but then he ain't listening to you. Oh, man, you yelling at him because he ain't. I'm like, so, but when I do it,
When I
oh,
do
cause you
it,
know
I'm
what?
bad. Yep.
I'm
Yep.
bad. Look here, I'm not trying to be the bad cop all the time. I'm trying to be the good cop too. You know, like
I want the
I
kid to
want to.
run up to me when I get off of work and be like, "Hey,
Oh
I
yeah,
miss
yeah.
you, Dad.
You know
I
what?
love
You know
you."
what? When we both take them to school and everything like that, for like the first 2 weeks, I noticed like when we both go in there and get him, he don't do that with me. He be like, "Oh, hey, mommy," and he be like,
Yep.
"Daddy, what's up, Daddy? What's up? What's up? What's up?" So you know what I say? All right. So when they open up the door and be like, "Y'all can come in and go get him," I go in and go get the car seat, and then I come out and leave.
Yeah.
So then she only want to go get him. So then he like, "Yo, where's Daddy?" So then the other day we got him, and he was like, "Daddy," and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's more like it. That's more like it. That's more like it." You know,
Makes you
that
feel
would give me,
loved, man.
yeah,
And
you know,
that's the
like,
thing, bro. Like that's all we ask is just a little bit of that
yeah,
gratitude.
bro, like for real.
Like
We
that
already
is
know,
the
mama.
feeling we look forward to.
We
I have a
already know,
six
mama
year
gonna
old.
get all the love. She
I
already know
have
she
a
gonna get
6 year
all
old,
of it.
bro. If I get that one little smile, and I know it's because I have a dollar or something in my wallet and my daughter wants it. Like I already know these games already, and it doesn't
Man,
fool me anymore because I'm
it's
just like,
crazy.
it's
It's
there.
like,
It's that
it's
time of
like,
the time. It's that time.
yeah, it's like my money is his money too. He'd be like, "Yeah, I want to go to
Oh yeah.
7-Eleven. You got some money? It's in the room. In the room where? On the table." So you talking about my money, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, kids. Oh man, and then he got this new song, right? Where he's like playing to death now, and it's on YouTube. It's peanut butter jelly. A while ago, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. And he just be like, "Daddy, Daddy, look, Daddy, look, Daddy, look at the banana, peanut butter and jelly time, peanut butter and jelly time." And I'm like, oh my goodness, ever since he went to school now, he come home with a different fucking song. It's crazy. It's either I put the fire out junk, or it's the peanut butter and jelly, or it's the cake. It's whatever it is, bro.
Bro, the
Uh,
K-pop, the songs right
that's
now for
another one
him,
too.
bro, is K-pop Demon Hunters. That is very big in the house right now. And the Never-Ending Story by Stranger Things and Running Up the Hill. Those are the five songs I listen to regularly because of my daughter. And
Mm.
then there's another one. that is a remix from Gundam Style, which it's not Gundam Style. It is a YouTube made video, and it's supposed to be based off of what show is it? Oh my gosh, that she watches all the time.
I know. I think I might know what you're talking about because my son be
I think
playing
it's
that
a
too.
Bluey. It's Bluey or something.
Yeah.
It's a
Are they
remix of
Mario's or something
Gundam
like that?
Style. Huh?
Are they Mario? Do they look like
Mario,
Mario?
yes,
Like
Mario Gundam Style, something like that.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
they blue though, right?
Yes, it's blue. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah.
She watches
Boy, he
that regularly, and then it's the something chicken, and something with like that chicken cup or chicken tea or something. Whatever she watches, she will sing that through the day of to the whole day if she could. Like
man,
it's
that's
amazing what these kids are finding on YouTube, and it is their
um
hit. And it's not
amazing
like
is amazing is not the word, man. The K-pop one, that's it too. And
I
when you listen to
am
the Gundam
I have
style,
not
I'd be
watched
like,
the movie. I'm not watching the movie. I have
no,
heard
I
the
ain't watched the
songs
movie at
enough.
all.
I'm not even thinking about
Yeah.
watching a 2-hour film of this.
Look, I don't even want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, man. I need the peanut butter jelly time.
See,
Well,
my
damn
daughter don't eat
it, daddy,
sandwiches, so it's
daddy
like
love peanut butter and
it's so
jelly. I don't
weird.
even think I want a peanut butter and jelly right now.
My daughter
I
won't eat
really don't.
anything with peanut butter. So like you just said for Halloween candy, we only had Reese's left because my daughter doesn't touch Reese's. And like
Mm,
she'll mess with lollipops, she'll mess with the Beast bars. She doesn't really eat chocolate much. She's gotten a little bit better with it, but she is big on lollipops. Um her brother got her into nerds. Like, there's really different ones. And like I love how when we went trick or treating, they were like, "Hey, grab as much as you want." My daughter literally looked at them and grabbed a toy out of the daggone bucket.
mm,
Like that's all she cares about.
yeah, man. That's all the little kids care about, man. Just having
It's
fun, getting
different
some candy,
generations,
and
bro. The
different. Different
crazy
is not the
thing is, I
word.
don't know if you've experienced this. You remember how when we were in school and they had the book fairs and how cool the library looked when they did these book fairs. Now they don't even get to bring money to the school no more. You have to pay $30 on an app to it's called the wallet or whatever, just so they can buy stuff at the book fair. And
Oh
like I'm
wow.
sitting there, I'm like, the era is so different when I'm gonna sit here and tell you, hey, we got a special day where you're gonna get a book, and kids get excited for that now. Like
Yeah.
we're in a different. I feel like I'm the guy from 21 Jump Street that was the cool jock or whatever, and I owned the world at that time. But now I feel like we're Smith. We're in Smith's life, and it's like
Mm,
we don't belong here.
mm,
we don't.
yeah.
We're not able to accustomed to what is happening.
Yeah, man. Weird times, man. Weird times, man. We the parents now. Yo,
We
man. What
we
an
the unks
episode.
now. We the unks.
Exactly. Exactly. My aunt was just saying that to me the other day, and I was just talking to a guy too. And I was like, yeah, we that now, man. All right. What a show. What a show. What a show, man. Definitely needed this. I was like, yeah, got some stuff to chat about, man. I'm gonna definitely get to some clips before I get on settling down and getting him ready for school
Get
tomorrow and
ready for
stuff.
school tomorrow, man.
Yeah, I got school tomorrow, no school Tuesday, and
Oh, I didn't.
for
I
the rest of
never
the
seen
week.
kids out on Veterans Day. Never ever. I don't even
Yeah,
remember being out of school on
that's
Veterans
a
Day.
that's a damn. Why that football player look so old? Like he played in the '80s or something. But yeah. Uh, yeah, that's another conversation right there for dad rant, man. These kids are out of school for every little thing now, though.
Every
But
little
we
thing.
we gonna save that one into the next episode, man.
Yeah,
I
bro.
appreciate everyone definitely rocking with us and tuning in. We both live here on the 1130 podcast YouTube channels, man, and the buzzing with Marlo social media platforms. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, hit the notification bell, man, here on the 1130 podcast and buzzing with Marlo, man. But for now, you guys, man, we gonna head on out of here. But before we do, of course, I'll be back at it tomorrow night for Monday Night Raw, watching Monday Night Raw. In the next 2 weeks, man, I'm definitely going to be releasing some more episodes or some episodes of of the 1130 podcast show. Of course, got tied up coming back to school, little man. waking up early in the morning, days be long as hell, and it's like, man, you only get what maybe Friday night, then Saturday maybe just to breathe a little bit. But yeah, so
Feels like it's like a blink of an eye too, man. And it's like,
yeah,
oh my
it
god.
really do, it really do. So you guys,
And you just said it with Veterans Day coming up too, bro. We got Thanksgiving and stuff coming right
yeah,
around that
yeah,
corner too.
yeah. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I'm
Yeah,
cool with
you
that.
will
I'm cool
be.
with that. Yeah, I'm cool with that though. But yeah, man, this has been fun, man. Definitely. Of course, we got Monday Night Raw tomorrow night. We'll be watching that. But everybody who's been waiting on the podcast show, I apologize. We're coming back. We're gonna be here Wednesday watching AEW Blood and Guts. Hopefully that turned out nice. Hopefully they don't, nobody dragging me like they did on the last AEW show. I did a watch along for. But other than that, or not a watch along, but a video for. But Warren, man, what's going on, man? What you got coming up, man? What you got to tell the people?
Hey man, obviously, if anybody's been watching, I did the reaction for the new trailer for Stranger Things. I'm really excited about that show coming up back. It's really funny story how I even got into watching that show and realizing that thing has been out for damn near 12 years now, which is crazy. We've got Mr. and Mrs. Marlowe. We've been doing some pre-recordings, so we're going to be sending those out pretty soon. I'm trying to get some interviews for Buzzing with Marlowe as well, but like Dre's even said, man, we've been so focused on Annabelle with school, playing sports and stuff like that, and me being working all the time. So it's just whenever we can, we're going to try to get a content out. But right now, the most consistent thing we're going to be is obviously what you see above there is commission talks. We will have one every single week. It would be one on my end, and then the other one on like what we're doing tonight on Dre's. We're trying to stay consistent on the certain day, guys. It's just
Look,
like we said.
this how he
We're
just
too
said. You got
bad.
kids.
And them kids take over.
Telling you.
But like
When
we
you
said, we will try. We will guarantee that we will have an episode commission talks every week. It's
yeah.
just it might not be the same day, and we apologize, but we appreciate everyone's support and everything like what we have done with this thing. Like commission talks has been out since it's been almost 4 years now, if I remember. Maybe even more. You think more?
Yeah. I think a little bit
It
more,
is.
man. But like you was just saying, man, we got kids, man. You gotta be everything. You gotta be everything, man. You gotta be the comedian. You gotta be the babysitter. You gotta be the fucking doctor.
Entertaining.
The entertainer, especially the entertainer. Daddy,
You
I
are
wanna
the
fight.
host without being the host at the same time. You are
What?
entertaining everything.
Man, I'm telling you, it gotta be entertaining at all times. Man, Daddy, read me a book. I can't read it normal. No, I gotta be extra with it because he gonna laugh. I like, yeah, man, you gotta be all of the above. But yo, man, I appreciate you as always, my guy, Warren Marlowe. Definitely make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to Buzzing with Marlowe as well as here on the 11:30 podcast, you guys. But for now, you guys, we gonna head on out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Happy Sunday. Enjoy your week, man. For now, it's your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels, my guy Warren Marlowe. Yo, stay safe, stay blessed, give all the glory to God, man. Won't he do it? Yo, tell a friend, man. Yo, see you guys next time, man. We out.